Okay, so if you were to be pulled over and you have an H2B setup like I do, you have pretty much entirely factory looking car. You have factory ITR intake, radiator no one's going to complain about. The headers, when they get a little bit rusty or whatever you want to call it, they look completely factory. I have factory air conditioning, factory alternator, everything looks good. The cruise control's there, intake manifold's right there, factory fuel rail, and I'll show you. Essentially all factory. By the way, if you hadn't noticed already, it's a Brough Performance plateless kit. And if you don't, let's see if I can even get this. You can get the B in the Brough. But Rice is an amazing dude. So there you go. Yeah, the idea of the plateless kit is, I'm not sure if you can see this, but this engine sits flat in the engine bay. Like there's no modifications to the oil pan, there's no like weird angle of attack like the plated kits do. So it's really cool as far as like direct bolt in using, again, factory Integra motor mount. All the transmission mounts are from a Civic Type R, which is again factory B series, and it's super fucking reliable. There is one small issue, and that would be if you don't match the pilot bearings correctly, which Rice will tell you, hey, use this pilot bearing, or hey, do this modification to your crank, then you're going to be kind of fucked. But other than that, that's totally installation issue, and the kit performs flawlessly. I don't think there's something else I could do on this car to where I can get a better handling front wheel drive setup. It's really that good. So don't worry about the weight distribution. Don't worry about the crap like that, because that's where suspension comes in. This is still a front wheel drive car, so you still have to treat it as such. And knowing that the limits of adhesion are so low because you're using, you know, a 205, 225, 245, something like that in the front end, it's totally up to you as the owner to understand my front wheel drive shouldn't be having this fucking huge turbo if I plan on using the canyons like where we're at right now. Dude, I'm in the mountains right now. So if you're driving shit like me, it's pretty obvious. You don't need a ton of power. What you do need is a fuck ton of torque, and you want it to be reliable and handling G-forces and handling stuff like that. So check out Brough Performance. He does amazing H2K intake manifold stuff, which you guys have already seen my K-Series intake manifold that's going on in this car. This motor will be running a set of Skunk 2 Tuner 2 cams, Brian Crower steel retainers, which is really cool. That means I can get a lot of reliability and a lot of mileage on those, unlike titanium. The Brian Crower springs, Skunk 2 Viton valve seals all the way through, and K-tuned 72mm throttle body. So between all those, it should be able to help me make about 230 to the wheels, but more importantly, a very, very fat power band. So that's what I'm going for this car. Usability, still front wheel drive. You don't need a ton of power. You need usability. So cheers, everyone. And thumbs up if you like this. Thumbs down, obviously, if you didn't. I'm sorry I'm in the middle of nowhere, but, you know, I'm not going to disclose my awesome locations. So enjoy and subscribe. Peace.